guys, welcome to Muse's Tarot. In today's reading we are going to find out what is coming next in your life. This reading is timeless and I'm not planning on giving spirit a timestamp, time zone when this will happen. This might be in the next few years, not years, in the next few weeks, days, months. Next in your life, maybe the next phase in your life, maybe the next season in your life. I'm keeping it very open, to be honest. It might be about love, might be about jobs, money, career, family, maybe new friends coming in, new lovers coming in. I'm keeping it very, very open for spirit, whatever spirit wants you to know. We have 3 piles today. We have pile 1 with the rhodonite. We have pile 2 with the black tourmaline. And we have pile 3 with the moonstone. Do whatever you need to do to center yourself, meditate maybe, finding inner peace kind of, and then look at the piles or look at the timestamps and see whatever calls to you. This might be 1 reading, this might be 2 readings, this might also be all readings. Listen to your intuition will tell you what you need to know today. Again, if you feel drawn to more than 1 pile, absolutely fine. Yeah. And if you go into the reading and you realize nothing is speaking to you, then maybe there's just no reading here today for you. Yeah, but that's everything about the piles. Now I'm having a little life update, and well, many things happened. There was a great reason why I haven't been online for about 2 weeks, I think. 1 week, 2 weeks, I don't even know. I needed to recenter my life because I have been in day hospital for 8 weeks now. If you don't know what day hospital is, it's a kind of therapy where you go to in the morning, you stay for a few hours, and then you go back home in the afternoon or in the evening. And during the few hours you have different types. It's kind of like a school system. You have different hours, different subjects you have during the day. For example, we had art lessons, kind of. It wasn't really lessons, it was you could choose whatever you would do, but it had to be creative. For example, I did a little mug. Wait, I can show you. I made this little mug out of clay. It has a face on it. It's supposed to be a moon. That's what I made during my therapy, during my 8 weeks. It's really pretty. It's now one of my favorite cups. It's very sacred to me. Yeah, but you could also do crocheting, drawing, painting, whatever you wanted to do. We had also music lessons. We did have a group therapy where we would all sit in a circle and talk about our problems and try to find solutions. We also had some lessons where we were taught how to deal with stress or with triggers. And actually the idea of day hospital is very beautiful. My problem was I love therapy. I have been in therapy for many years now, but I just realized that therapy for me is best when I'm alone with my therapist and there is no one else around. Because my problem was, to be honest, my struggle was that I couldn't really open up because there were so many people that I didn't know. Like, one group is a group of about 8 people, sometimes more, sometimes less, and there are these 8 people that I never met in my life that I don't know, and I have to tell them everything about me, and it was really awkward. And I didn't really open up because, for example, I couldn't tell them that I'm a tarot card reader because I literally tried to tell them because I was like, okay, spirit guides, you're right, I need to open up more. If I want to find people that are on my wavelength, I have to let people see the real me. And I open up about me being spiritual, about me being a witch, about me being a tarot card reader, and there was the first struggles because there were some people who they didn't believe in spirituality, which is absolutely fine because I myself didn't believe in spirituality for a very long time. I was always like, let people be and let them live and let them do their own thing as long as they don't hurt anybody. But I wouldn't believe in spirituality. Only when I was, I think, 17 or 18, I became spiritual. And these people were really rude about it. They literally were so mean and would tell me I'm a hypocrite, I'm a fraud, I'm taking people's money out of their pockets because I'm not doing like it's not possible to read tarot cards, it's just a fraud. And there was the first arguments because I was like, I'm not taking money from any people and I'm just doing this as my hobby, as something that I love, and for me it works, and for some people I have read for it also works. Like I have you guys, you're listening to my readings and it works for you, right? And it also works for me when I do readings for myself, it's always right. And they would tell me, no, you're taking people's money and you're just a fraud and you're just a hypocrite and you're such a bad person. And then there was this one guy, I already told you guys about it, but I'm just gonna say it again. He was such a bully. He would literally bully everybody. Like there was this one guy, he would like target especially. He like this guy was a little bit shorter than me. I'm 5'2". I think in I'm 1 meter and about 58 centimeters, and I think in feet this is I think 5'2". I don't even know anymore, but I'm very small, and he was I think a little bit smaller than me, and which was okay because everybody is different, right? And he was such a beautiful man. He looked like a Viking. He was so beautiful. And this one bully would literally bully this Viking so much, like so much. Like he would bully him because of his height. He would bully him because of his hair, because of his appearance, because of his characteristics. Like he would literally bring him down so much, and like this whole group was defending him. And then the bully put himself in the victim. Like he put himself as the victim and was like, no, the whole group is bullying me and they hate me and I didn't do anything and I just wanted to be myself and now I'm getting bullied by everyone. It was such big drama, and I have to say I love drama, but I don't like being in drama. And then there were like these people who would always like be so pessimistic and complain about everything, and they were literally such energy vampires. It hurt me so much. They would bring me down and talk bad about everybody and make fun about everybody and also bully them, but then cry about when they get bullied. Like we had at least 3 or 4 bullies in this group, and all of the group were like so pessimistic and the world is evil and everything is bad. And then there were some people saying they were spiritual, but then they would look down on other spiritual people, like, how can you believe in chakras, how can you believe in astrology? Like I personally believe in chakras and astrology, and it would like make fun of that. And it was just so many hateful people on one place, and I was between them and was just shut down. I didn't talk too much with people. I would just live my life. I would maybe read and just be on my own, and they would always cling to me and be like, oh my god, hey Muse, let us talk about everything. I was like, yeah, okay, and hoping that we would talk about funny things or stuff. And then they would literally again bully people, talk bad about them, even talk bad about the therapists. And then in my last 2 weeks it was really bad for me because the people that were actually, let's say, nice to me, they started looking down on me. Like for example, I have reds, and they would tell me, yeah, if I have reds I would never find a partner. And they would look down on me being like, yeah, your hair is ugly and it's just dead, and you have no idea how to care for your hair, and your skin is so bad because you eat so much. And they would literally look down on my weight and stuff like that, and it was really bad. I was very exhausted during this time, and I will never go back there again because this was my second time being in day hospital. The first time it was really bad, the second time it was even worse. I don't know what's up with the day hospital because even the therapists were like, what's happening with this group? Because everybody was so angry and just mean, and there are people that just wanted to stay out. They would be dragged into that stuff. Like, for example, the Viking, he was not very interested in talking bad about people and being in the gossip, and people would like pull him and me into the gossip. Like, they would literally cry their eyes out and were like, listen to me, you have to help me, you have to listen to me. And me and the Viking, we were like, oh, okay. We were like listening to people, how they would complain about the others, and it was really bad. I literally came home every day so angry, and then I had conflicts with my roommate because I was so exhausted and just so done, and she would literally get everything like, I'm still sorry about it. I was so exhausted and so how can I say, so angry because of the day hospital that I let it out on her, kind of. Like, we never really argued too much, but we had some little arguments, and I'm so glad that I'm out there. And the past 2 weeks where I was not online on my channel, I literally just reset it. I went to go for a walk, I cleaned my apartment, I read some books, I came down to earth, kind of. I resetted myself, and I really, really needed that. So I'm very grateful that you guys are so patient with me. For now, I have some new plans for this channel. I already planned some videos. I planned on when I'm going to post them. I put up some new social media like Instagram and X. I'm still working on that. Will not post on there yet, but I'm working on that. And I'm just so glad that I'm out of the day hospital. I really hope my therapist doesn't want me to go there again, because I will not go. I don't care if he threatens me with any other therapy, because he already did that once. He was like, either you go to the day hospital or you're going into into this, how can I say it, like into kind of like a closed station, or not station. What's even the German word? I don't even know the German word right now. Like, he wanted to put me into the clinic, so I cannot go out there anymore. And I was like, no, I don't want. Like, the thing is, my therapist always thinks I'm too unstable to live my life, and that's actually not the truth. I'm very stable. I'm just very overwhelmed when I go into the work environment, because I'm very sensitive to energies and just people screaming and stuff. And I want to go to school again, and he's not very happy with that. So maybe I need to find myself also a new therapist. My spirit guides already said that. They were like, okay, you need to go to a new therapist, because what you're going, like, what's happening right now is not okay. And yeah. But for now, I have some plans for the channel. I have some plans for my life. I literally got myself a library card, so I can get some books from the library. And this week I read 3 books. And like last week, I read 2 books through, and 3/4 of 1 book. And I have so many plans for myself and just enjoying life again, because during the day hospital I was not really able to enjoy life. But it's gone, it's over, I'm very happy. So that's everything that I have about my life update. And yeah, I will hopefully see you in your piles then. Okay, bye. Welcome pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the first pile with the rhodonite, I think it's called rhodonite. It's a very pretty crystal. I'm gonna pop that to the side. In today's reading, we are going to find out what is coming next in your life. Might be love, might be things about your career, might be anything about your family, something that I just heard. Maybe people that are coming into your life, just things that might change for you, maybe blessings coming in your life. I'm keeping it very open for spirit. And yeah, let's find out what's next in life for you. I already want to say what's next in love for you, so maybe there's something about love. Protection by the universe and protection by my spirit guides, please, so I only get clear guided messages. I haven't been online in a very long time, or at least it feels like a very long time. I think I haven't been online for a week now, or for 2 weeks, because my day hospital ended and I needed a break because I can tell you day hospital was very, very exhausting. I will have a little life update in the intro if you're interested in it. So I'm not going to talk a lot about my experience in a day hospital. I'm just going to say it was messy. And I hope I don't have to do it again because it's something my therapist told me to do. So he thought it might help me with my psyche a little bit because I'm doing therapy. And I realized day hospital is not the right thing for me. Okay, let's see. Prediction, please. So we only get clear messages. Spirit, what's coming for pile 1? Okay, I have to get a little bit more used to the cards. I don't use them very often, even though those are some, like, one of my favorite cards. But we have Ace of Inspiration, which would be Ace of Wands. What I get with this, like, I didn't say in what kind of time the blessings are coming in for you. Like, it might be in the next few weeks, in the next few months. And something that I'm picking up is that in the summertime, something that's coming is that you will feel way better than in the wintertime, is something that I heard. So maybe you're just like me, that you have a struggle with winter depression, like with seasonal depression. For me, depression is especially hard when it comes to winter, like when it's wintertime. And it might be that something very traumatizing happened for you in the winter times, or last year's, or something that I'm getting, or it might be about December or January if you're in the same time. How is it called in English? Like if you're in the same time zone as me. But I see you in the summer just being more outside, being more active, meeting new people. Also something that I'm getting. It seems like this is already my pile again, because there's always at least one pile that speaks to me. I'm just going to tell you what my spirit guides told me, because this seems very similar. My spirit guides told me that in like about the spring and summertime I will meet a new partner, and new friends is also something that I got, and might be similar to you, or similar things happening for you, that new people are coming in. I see, how can I describe? I'm just going to describe what I'm seeing, because maybe you can, like, maybe this is a symbol for you, but like this person, the colors that are going into her head, it feels like she gets downloads from the spirit realm. It feels like you are doing your shadow work. It feels like you are healing. You are evolving into a new person. Oh yeah, that's something that spirit wanted to say. I just didn't, like, it was hard for me to understand what they were trying to say. It feels like that something happened to you that was very traumatizing, or just very sad. Maybe you lost someone, maybe you had an argument with someone, maybe you broke up with someone, or maybe you lost your apartment, lost something, maybe you got like something got stolen from you. And it feels like that you are healing in the next few weeks to months, and you are evolving into a new person. And it also feels like that you learn to understand that things happen for a reason. Like, how can I explain it? I hate it too, let me tell you that, because I hate how the universe works sometimes, but especially karma sometimes, because I'm working with the god of karma, and he's like very strict, very protective, but strict, and he is not like, he's very honest with me. If I deserve something, if I need to learn something, he is very strict, and he gives me some lessons. And that's something that I see with you, that life not always is easy, and sometimes we have to go through very tough and sometimes even depressing things, is something that I heard. And sometimes things happen for a reason. Like, we are not supposed to always be happy. We are not supposed to only have good experiences. We also have to learn through bad experiences, and those bad experiences mostly help us to evolve and grow. And it's something that your spirit guides say you needed or you deserve. This is also something that I just heard. You deserve to grow. You deserve to become a better person, because when you become a better person, you meet new people who connect with you even more or even better. And it feels like color is coming into your life again. It feels like the summertime is going to be very good to you and for you, and that you start to learn to enjoy life again. Because with this card, like, I mean, it's a very yellow and orange and very colorful card, and I only get like very, very positive things happening. It feels like the summertime, you are going to enjoy the summertime. You are going to have a very, very happy summer. And it really feels like, now I get why Spirit wanted me to say what's coming next in love. It feels like that either if you already have a relationship with someone, and you're already in a relationship with someone, that this relationship will become even better, and you will connect even more, and you will learn about each other even more. Or something else that I'm getting is, if you are single, that someone new is coming in. And I'm very happy for you. That's what I want to hear. It really sounds good. Okay, we have the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, it feels like something that is coming in for you is that you will learn something. It might even be, if you're spiritual, if you're working with spirit guides, it might be that there will be a new spirit guide coming your way. Might even be a deity, because I feel very mighty energy. How can I describe it? It feels like for me, it feels like a moon goddess or god, or someone who is very connected with destiny or karma. So what are some deities that I might think of? I see Artemis, I see Jehuti, I see, who is that? Some deity I don't know yet. Okay, nice to know. I also see Lady Hecate or Hecate. I don't know how she's pronounced yet. I also see, I don't know how it's pronounced. He is a Welsh deity. I think Dewey. His name is David in Welsh. If you are interested in that god, Lexi DeLeo made a video about messages from him. That's the first time I learned about him, and he is showing up a little bit in this reading. But who else? I can't describe. I also see Hathor. In the end, your spirit guides will let you know who this person, like who this guide is, because, for example, for me, I started working with Lord David. I'm just going to say Lord David because I don't want to mispronounce him all the time. With Saint, I think he's a saint, Saint David. I don't know too much about him yet. I literally just started working with him. I still need to do my research on him. And for example, he was sending me signs and I didn't know it was him because I didn't know him. And then Lexi DeLeo made a video about him sending messages, and that was the first time I read about his name. And then I understood that this was the deity sending me signs. So if you don't know the deity, if you don't know who this is, they are going to send you the signs that you need to see so you understand who this is. Don't worry about it. They will show you, like they will show you some signs so you understand who this is, even though you don't know who it is yet. But it feels like a new guide is coming in, which is always exciting. It's at least exciting to me. I am very, like, I wouldn't say I'm better than anyone else, but I would say that that's also something that my spirit guides always say, is that I'm a quite spiritual and very dedicated witch to my path. Like, I love working with my spirit guides. Since I started being a witch in, I think, 2018, I always work with spirit guides. I always work with deities and angels, and I can't imagine myself not working with my spirit guides. Like, I can't imagine being spiritual without being like without working with my spirit guides. So maybe you're similar like that. If so, I love you. I love people who are very dedicated to their spirit guides and want to know their spirit guides. Not everybody is supposed to do that. It's absolutely fine if you're not, because everybody has their own path and you will know what your path is. And for me, it always was working with my spirit guides, because they are like a family to me. Like I don't have a real family, or I don't have contact with my biological family, so I don't really have a family, and my spirit guides really became my family. So maybe you're like this too. So I'm very excited for you. Protection by the universe. What's happening next for pile 1? Okay, we have 4 of inspiration in reverse. People who are not good for you. Maybe how can I explain it? You will know you will know who is meant. Sorry, my English just left me. You will know who is meant. It might be that there is like someone you don't really like anymore, or you don't align with anymore, or who is just not good for you. There will be a moment where these people will leave you alone, and will leave your life, or at least leave you alone. Yeah. But what I get also is, again, new people are coming in. I'm very excited for you, of course. I always am excited when new people come in, because I can't wait for new people to come into my life, because I have my best friend. She's amazing, but we are both like, we need someone, like we need to become a trio. We want someone new in our friend group, because we only have each other. Maybe you're similar like that too, that you only have one like very close friend, and it feels like there are new people coming in. And what I also get is that this might be people that are your soul family. And also something that I heard is twin flame. I'm not able to talk too much about twin flame. My spirit guides told me that my best friend is my twin flame, so that's very interesting. And I heard many mixed things about twin flames, that like the relationship can sometimes be toxic, and it's about learning about each other, and there's always something with separation and coming back together, or that it is your true love, or it doesn't have to be your true love. Like, for example, my best friend is not a love partner for me. She is only a best friend. But I have so many mixed like knowledge about twin flames, and I don't really align with it. Like, it's okay if you believe in twin flames, that's absolutely fine, but I cannot tell you too much about it, because it just doesn't click with me. I don't know. It's just just don't like the idea of someone being the other half of me. I think of myself of being whole, but maybe that's not the real thing what a twin flame is. So I don't know what a twin flame is, to be honest. I just know it's a very special connection. So it might be that you might meet your twin flame, is something that I'm getting. But of course you will meet some soul family. Some people who are supposed to stay, and some people who are supposed to help you. I just heard, my spirit guides literally just said very loud and clear, no more karmic relationships this year. Okay, no more karmic relationship this year, which is nice because I have met some karmic relationships and I always hated it. Of course, karmic relationships doesn't always have to be negative karma, but for me it always was. And I'm grateful that I'm able to learn so much from other people, but for this year, I really wish to just have some relaxing relationships that are going to stay in my life and that help me to evolve in a very calm and very soothing way, and not this chaotic energy and this negative karma. And I just, yeah, and for you, I feel like soul family is coming in, not current relationships or something like that, really soul family. And also we have 3 of materials, also a partner who is supposed to stay. Again, if you already have a partner, this only means that, like, I just heard engagement. So it might be that your partner will take this relationship, or you will take this relationship to another level. But for the single beauties out there, it feels like someone is coming in that will stay for a longer time. I just heard for at least 5 years. Or I also just heard marriage. So this might be your next partner that is going to stay. Okay, protection by the universe. What's coming next for pile 1? Okay, we have 8 of materials, which would be 8 of pentacles. So something that I'm getting is that how you move, how you dress yourself, how you, for example, do your makeup, do your hair, no matter the gender. It might be that this will change a little bit and evolve. So it might be that you, for example, have a new haircut or a new hair color that really suits you. I also see someone like wearing eyeliner and making like a cat eye or a fox eye, or I think it's called dog eye, when you have like this downward eyeliner. I don't know all the words. Oh no, I don't know all the words. I don't know why my pronunciation is so bad today. I'm so sorry. I hope you still understand me. But yeah, it feels like the way you show yourself will change a little bit, but for the better. It seems like you will become a new version of yourself, a better version of yourself, or just a new version. It doesn't always have to be better, because it doesn't mean that like how you look right now looks bad. It just means it might change. Maybe you try something new out, or maybe you try new clothes, or maybe you finally wear the clothes you were never ready to wear, or you were scared to wear. Like it seems like you will also take care more of your body. Maybe do some self-care rituals or something like that. And if you're a witch, maybe you do some glamour magics, also something that I heard. We have 9 of emotions in reverse. You will connect more with your sacral chakra, which is amazing, because the sacral chakra, if you don't know, it's the chakra about like where your, what's the word? I know the German word. The womb. For a woman, where the womb is. For a man, about like where the womb of a woman would be, like underneath the belly. And it is connected with your creativity and also your sexual energy, and how you perceive yourself, and how also your emotions is very connected with that. So you might connect more with that and learn more about yourself. And also, again, what I see is that like your beauty will evolve, that you will take care more of your body, that you will change your makeup, change your hairstyles, change your clothes, or wear different shoes, or just be more like, be yourself more. Okay, that's very good. I'm so happy for you. Okay, protection by the universe. What will come next for pile 1, please? What's coming next for pile 1? Always when I do readings, my nose itches. Always. Protection by the universe. So if this is a sign for you, a symbol, you're welcome. Protection by the universe. Messages. What's coming next, Spirit? What's coming next? It might also be that you will connect more with your with water. If you do like the element of water, it feels like maybe you buy yourself stuff that reminds you of water. Maybe something that will make the sound of water. Like I remember on Pinterest, I saw many things. I can put some pictures up here. Like I want to buy that myself, because it literally sounds like rain, and it's kind of like a mushroom that makes the sound of rain, and it's very beautiful. And it feels like you will buy yourself things, or maybe you buy yourself some seashells, or something that reminds you of the ocean or just water. This really is my pile, because I feel very connected to water currently. But we have Queen of Swords, Queen of Voices in reverse. You will get more intelligence, so maybe you're reading more books, or okay, my spirit guides are reminding me of myself. I try to explain. For example, I want to watch more videos where I can learn to be more elegant and be more like a lady, because I like the aesthetic of being a lady and being more feminine. And it feels like you're doing something similar, and just I also started to read more books, and trying to evolve, and also reading more about psychology and spirituality, because like the water element, I was saying you will connect more with the water element. I know spirit and spirituality is actually more connected with the fire element, but for me personally, it's always connected with the water element. I don't know why I always connect water with spirituality, and it feels like you connect more with that. So maybe a goddess you're working with is please, I'm sorry for pronouncing her incorrectly. I don't know how she's pronounced. I always just read her name. I never heard it. I think she's called Yemaya. She is an African goddess. She also started working with me. She is a mermaid or connected with mermaids. I always saw her as a mermaid, and I still need to learn about her. I just know she's kind of connected with the ocean. I think she was the queen of the ocean or the goddess of the ocean. I don't know. And I will put a picture up here, and she's very beautiful, and I see her. So maybe this really is my pile. But it feels like you become, even if you're not a woman, I have to say that, it feels like you will connect more with your divine feminine energy, which is nothing bad if you are a man or non-binary or gender fluid. Everybody has divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and that is absolutely fine. And it feels like you connect more, because also the moon deity that is coming up, and the moon that is here in the Temperance card, it feels like you connect more with the divine feminine and like with the water element. Prediction from the universe. What's coming next for pile 1, please? What's coming next for pile 1? It might also be that an ex is coming back, is also something that I'm hearing, because I have to be honest, I feel something. Ah, yeah, there it is. Something negative, nothing too bad. We have 2 of voices. Yeah, an ex wants to come back. And I do have 2 scenarios. For some, they really changed and they want to have a second chance, and you are able to give them a second chance. Listen to your intuition though. And for others, he's the devil. You will know if he's the devil. It's something that I always say on my channel. That someone who is not able to change and who is just not good for you, no matter how the circumstances change and how much time comes in between you guys, they are the devil because they are not good for you. They are of course not the devil, but they are just not good for you. Maybe they are narcissistic, maybe they are manipulators, maybe they are liars, maybe they are just very aggressive, maybe they are even abusive, and you will know what is meant. Like, might also be that this is not an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or ex-partner. Might even be that this is like an ex-friend who tries to come back into your life. And if it's about an ex-friend, like if it's about an ex-partner, you have to know, like you have to trust your intuition, because for some I see they have changed, for some I see they haven't changed. But if it's an ex-friend that is coming back, they haven't changed. They are still very selfish. They still want to use you, and they are still not good for you. So listen to your intuition when it comes to that, but it feels like this ex-friend is not good. Protection by the universe. Like, this literally is my pie, because they are showing me my ex-friend. Okay, we have Page of Emotions in reverse. What's meant with that? Page of Emotions in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. What's meant with that? We have the Tower in reverse. It might be that you will have some nightmares, but these nightmares are just there to how can I say it? Your soul heals when you sleep. And it might be that you have some nightmares, it might be that you have some bad dreams, but it's not that there are like trickster spirits around you or someone cursed you or something like that. It's just your body healing, it's just your soul healing. So might be that you also have some days where you have just a bad mood or something, or where you're just very emotional for that day, and that's okay. It's just your body healing, so don't worry about that. And something your spirit guides want to say is, please continue to do shadow work. Yeah, those are too many. Spirit, protection by the universe. One last card, please. What's next? What's coming next for pile 1, Spirit? Okay, this one wants to come out. A new start. We have the Fool. Better times are coming is something that I hear. And that's everything that I have for you, pile 1. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I did. I'm very excited for you. And I'm wishing you the best. And yeah, the best of luck. And I will hopefully see you on the next one. Bye! Welcome pile 2, welcome to reading. If you chose the second pile with the black tourmaline, I think it was. Yeah, black tourmaline. In today's reading, we are going to find out what is coming next in your life. This might be about anything. This might be about love coming in, career changes, friendship changes, new people coming in, money coming your way, family changes. I don't know. I'm keeping it very open. If you're interested on my life, I have a little life update in the intro. Because yay, I finished day hospital and it was a very traumatizing experience. I never want to go back there. If you're interested in what happened, it's in the intro. Yeah, my therapist advised me to do it because I'm doing therapy and it's just another form of therapy, and I just realized I am not a person for group therapy. I need my therapy alone with my therapist. It was not nice. But yeah, I'm not going too deep into the topic because yeah. Okay. Yeah, I asked my spirit guides and the universe please for protection, and I already see positive things for you. I don't know what is happening, but I already feel positive energy, probably because I feel way more happy because finally summer is coming. The weather is nice. I'm going to go outside today with my best friend, with my roommate, and we are going to enjoy the weather. But yeah, okay, protection by the universe and protection by my spirit guides, please. One last shuffle. I'm sorry if it takes too long. I really like to shuffle my cards. It's just something very therapeutic for me. Oh my god, I hate this word so much already. I never knew that I didn't like I weren't able to pronounce it. So if my English is really bad today, I'm very sorry. I haven't done a reading in I think about 2 weeks, so I haven't talked in English in a very long time. So I'm sorry about that. Okay, spirit, protection by the universe again. What's coming next for... Ooh, okay. What's coming next for pile 2? Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Oh, you almost cannot see this card. Please pick it up. Yeah. And what I get with this, with the Four of Swords in reverse, you will get the rest you need. It feels like you had very... Okay, yeah. Might be that you also had something like me happening with the therapy, because my spirit guides want me to talk about it. While I was doing my therapy, I literally was only about 3 hours a day there, sometimes longer, sometimes 5 to 6 hours, I think. But mostly 3 hours. And after these 3 hours, I was so damn exhausted. Like, I was so done. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't read. I couldn't do my readings. I couldn't do my social media. I wasn't able to go outside just because I was so tired, because so many things happened. Because okay, now I'm going a little bit into the topic. My problem was that many things happened there. We had a bully there. We had people always talking behind people's back. We had people bringing down other people. We had super negative people. We had people bringing me down because I was spiritual and because I was a witch, and they would like make fun of it and say I'm a fraud because I do readings, and readings would never be able to be yeah, right, and it's just a fraud, and I'm just a hypocrite, and it was really bad. And we had also very bad oh, it didn't focus. We also had really bad therapy. Why can't I speak right now? What's the English word? Psychologists. Like, we had really bad psychologists, and they were just mean sometimes, and they would, like, we had some problems with some group members, and they would just allow us being bullied, and it was really bad. I was so done when I came home. I would sleep for about 12 hours sometimes, and I didn't feel rested at all. And maybe you have something similar happening to you. Maybe, like, I just heard winter depression or seasonal depression, so maybe you suffer from that too, because hey, me too. And maybe you also had problems with your job. Maybe you are unemployed and don't know where to get the money from. Maybe you have some struggles in your family. Oh yeah, that's something that's coming up really strong, as maybe that you had some arguments with your family, or just some struggles with your family, and maybe with your spouse or something, and you had like a very tough time lately. Maybe also, maybe you're not unemployed, self-employed, and had some struggles there, or just were very exhausted, and something that is coming in for you is you getting the rest you need, is you being like sleeping. Maybe you also just had sleeping struggles, like my spirit guides are showing me last night. I woke up at 4 a.m. because someone outside screamed at someone to let them go, and the other person was screaming at them like, listen to me, and she was like, let me go, you, and then some insults, and it was really bad, so I couldn't sleep. And even though the windows were closed, they were so loud. We heard it through the windows. It was so loud, and I'm very tired today, but maybe you're doing like are going through the same, that you're just very, very tired, and something that is coming in is some rest for you. And also something that I'm getting is that something that is coming in is that you feel like maybe you had an argument with someone and you will find a solution with this person. Prediction by the universe. What's coming in for pile 2, please? What's coming in for pile 2? We have Judgment in reverse. Someone is getting their karma, like not you, not you, but someone who did you dirty is getting their karma. Okay, something that I'm picking up is that like your spirit guides, it feels like you're not too close with your spirit guides, but everybody has spirit guides. And it feels like your spirit guides were watching you the past few weeks and months, and they were protecting you, of course, but they were like, okay, we are going to see how this situation plays out. And it feels like that many people who were around you did you really dirty, or just bullied you, or maybe that's why my spirit guides wanted me to talk about my experience in the day hospital. The thing is, it feels like your spirit guides are like, okay, we saw what happened. You don't have to worry about it. We are going to take care of these people. So this might be that people are getting their karma, but something your spirit guides really want to say is your spirit guides are always there for you. They will watch you. They will look over you. I think it's called in English. They will take care of you, and they see when people treat you badly. And something they want to say is, we are there for you. And you don't have to worry, because you are not outcasted or something. You are not hated by the universe. Sometimes things have to happen for a certain reason, but it doesn't mean that the universe and your spirit guides are not watching. They are literally watching, and they will take care of these people. Protection by the universe. What's coming next for pile 2? Something that I'm getting is just the things that are coming in for you is justice. And also we have the Lovers. For some it might mean that love is coming in, but what I really get is that you will make up with someone. Is it called like that in English? I think like you will find a solution to a problem you had with someone. So maybe you had an argument with someone, or someone really let you down, and you guys will find a solution to that. You, like, this friendship or this relationship is not supposed to end. And you will be provided. We have the Emperor. I don't know what this means. Maybe you have some money struggles, and something that the spirit guides are saying is money will come in. I don't know how. Maybe again you're self-employed, and maybe some people will come in and buy from you, or maybe you have a new business ideas, also something that I just heard. Why is it so dark outside all of a sudden? But you don't, like, what's coming next for you is you don't have to worry about the future. Yeah, they're showing me myself, because I'm very worried when it comes to my money. And my spirit guides literally are saying, just work on your YouTube, work on your social media, and then everything will work out. Just be patient. And that's also something that I heard for you, that I'm hearing for you. Be patient. The universe will help you. Someone will come in, or something will come in. I cannot tell you, because my spirit guides and your spirit guides, they are not really saying anything. They're like, psh, psh, psh. No. They will find out. But better times are coming, and someone will take care of you. Protection by the universe, or just the universe will take care of you. Like, it might literally be that you find like 50 euros or $50 on the street. I don't know. Something will come that will help you out of your struggles. Protection by the universe. Okay, we have okay, no, they tell me to read it in a different way. We have the Hanged Man. Someone who is not good for you will leave you alone. I don't know who that is. You will know who is meant, but why doesn't it focus? Okay, one last time. Okay, now it's focusing. It seems like there's someone in your life, yeah, with the High Priestess, literally, like your spirit guides are saying, you know who is meant. Like, someone is not good for you. I just heard someone like a teacher, or someone who, it feels like someone wants to play teacher for you, or wants to tell you how life works, and you're like, okay, you have a totally different life than me. You cannot help me at all. And it feels like that this person, whoever that is, will leave you alone. And also, you will evolve, you will learn, you will grow. It feels like, if you're, for example, spiritual, I'm just going to make some examples. If you're spiritual, maybe you'll find the book that will help you with your spirituality. If you want to become a witch, you will find the right sources for you to learn about witchcraft, and it's going to happen. So maybe that's something. Maybe you're interested in witchcraft, because I literally just thought about that. Maybe you're interested in witchcraft, never did that, and then you learn about witchcraft and are doing a money spell, and money is coming in because it works. Okay, no, I don't make promises because I don't want to get into trouble, but for me it always has worked. When I do my spells, because I'm a chaos witch, when I do my spells, it always helps me, it always works out. I mostly do protection spells because of, low vibrational beings and unwanted entities and trickster spirits. It's very important to do your research and protect yourself, because you want to get messages from the high vibrational beings and from the higher beings like gods, deities, I don't know, angels, ancestors, demons. Demons are also high vibrational, fun fact, because I am working with demons. But maybe it's that, okay, yeah, now it's coming through. So it might be that you want to evolve in your witchcraft, but it might also be that there's something that I'm getting is, I don't know, it's literally out of place here right now, but it feels like that also maybe you want to buy yourself this one crystal, and you never get this crystal, and all of a sudden someone buys it for you. Like, I literally am reminded of this one situation I had with my best friend. We were in the supermarket and wanted to go grocery shopping, and all of a sudden my card declined, and literally a nice lady behind us helped us and literally paid for our food. So maybe this is happening for you. I'm not making any promises, because it's different for everybody out there. Like, this is a very general reading. It's not going to be the same journey for everybody, but I see that your life is getting better, and I see that you learn something that is going to help you. We have Temperance. Sorry, it's in German. I literally had to translate, and I was just like, what's the card called? Temperance. You learn to be more patient is something that I'm getting, which is also something nice, because patience is something, in my opinion, very important. Because I literally have this situation right now. I'm wanting a partner for me, and it's not here yet, and my spirit guides always tell me, be patient. So patience is very important. So also, literally, always when I talk about myself, my spirit guides are like, exactly, tell them that. Okay, what I wanted to say is, what your spirit guides are saying is, it might be that there is a new partner coming in, and or actually something that I'm getting with you might be that you already have a partner, and that this partner will want to take this relationship into the next stage, whatever this means for you. But yeah, we have the Chariot in reverse. New spirit guides are coming towards you. I literally see Apollon. He's my patron deity. He's literally the first deity I've ever worked with. So I know him very well. I have worked with him for about 7 years, he just said. I wanted to say 6 years, but he says 7 years. Okay, interesting. He's a great deity to work with. If you have never worked with him, but it seems like you already have worked with him and he's coming back, or he is already a guy that is watching over you and you start working with him. So you might really be someone who learns to be a witch, learns to be spiritual. You don't have to be a witch to work with deities. You can also be a druid. I think though only male people can be druids. I don't know. Correct me in the comments if I'm incorrect. I learned that only male people, like only men, can be druids. But might also be someone who is practicing voodoo, even though I don't know if you practice, like, if you practice voodoo, do you also work with spirit guides that are not voodoo? I don't know. I never asked this question. Something interesting to learn. But I see Apollon coming in because this is literally his card. This is his card. And Apollon, he is very strict, but oh, this is also his card. I just realized. Yeah, Apollon is here. And like Apollon, he is very patient, he's very soft, but he is also very strict. He is going to be very honest with you because he is literally the god of truth. He is very honest. Like he will tell you the truth, no matter how painful it is. Prediction by the universe. What's coming next for? Yeah, I see money coming in. That's great. We have the 10 of Pentacles. I love these cards, but I hate this camera because it never wants to focus. No. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I see money coming in. I see success coming in. So maybe you have some social... Yeah, okay, that's also something that I'm getting. Maybe you have your own social media and like people will come in watching your stuff. You will find an audience. Protection by the universe. One last card, Spirit. What's coming in for pile 2? Creativity. I have the well. Creativity is coming in. Oh, I hate this camera so much. Okay, thank you. The well. Okay, yeah, creativity is coming in, and maybe this will help you. Like I see you crocheting, so if you're interested in crocheting, maybe you have some new projects that you're going to work on. And I just heard something outside, so this was confirmation. But yeah, that's everything that I have for you, pile 2. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm wishing you the best of luck. And let me tell you, better times are coming. I promise. But yeah, that's everything that I have for you. And I really hope you enjoyed it. And I will hopefully see you in my next one. Bye! Welcome pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the third pile with the moonstone, very pretty crystal, one of my favorites. Look at it, it's so pretty. Okay, I love moonstone. And something that I'm really getting is something you might want to look into is watching the moon phases in the next time, because it might be that in like the next few months the moon phases might affect you right. Why can't I speak English today? Quite greatly. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, in today's reading we are going to find out what's coming next for you. Might be love, might be money, might be something in your career. I'm keeping it very open. Might be everything and anything. If you're interested in a live update, it's in the intro because, hey, I'm very happy. I am finished with day hospital. I'm so great that it's finally done because it was hell. But if you want to know more about that, look into the intro. There I have like a little story time kind of. But yeah, Protection by the universe and protection by my spirit guides, please, so we only get clear guided messages. It's so gloomy outside today. It's so pretty. I think in the background it's raining. Me and my roommate will want to go out today because it's such beautiful weather. Like, that was literally German wetter, but it's such a beautiful day today, and it looks so pretty here. It looks so gloomy. I love it. Okay, Spirit. I just heard you will win an argument. I don't know what that means. And also something that I say, okay, that I see, protection by the universe again, so I can be sure. Are you working with Baphomet? Are you a Satanist? I love Satanists. I have been a Satanist for a few years. I stopped because I realized it's not the right religion for me. So I just decided to be a chaos witch and have like some satanic beliefs still. Like, I have my own belief system, but some part of it is still from satanic. Like, for example, taking responsibility over your own taking responsibility over your own life, and like, I don't like to say that like a god or a demon or an angel, a spirit guide is responsible for my life. Like, I'm responsible for my own actions, and my spirit guides only help me. I decided though that I understand the universe like that it's very complicated. I personally think that my spirit guides put some things in my way, that the universe put some things in my way, but still it's my decision if I go this way, and still my own actions cause for some part of it what happens in the future. Like, for example, I meet some people that is destiny, but still some people I meet because I still have to learn something. So it's my own responsibility that they are in my life because they have to teach me something, because I have to learn something. It's very complicated. I still don't know what I believe in fully. But if you're a Satanist, I love Satanists. I love you guys so much. I love them. Okay. Protection by the universe. What's coming next for pile 3, sorry. Okay, maybe Page of Cups. Maybe you start to see what your religion is. So maybe you're not a Satanist yet. Maybe it might also be that you are a witch, because there are also witches who are Satanists. I, for example, was one. But you can be a witch without being satanic, and you can also be satanic without being a witch. That's something that I hate, that people still confuse that, because, like, how can I say it? The one doesn't come with the other, right? But it feels like in the next time you will start to learn more about yourself. And something that I'm getting also is that you might go to therapy, or oh yeah, that's something. If you are looking for a therapist, might be that you find a therapist. But also it feels like you feel more connected with yourself, whatever this might be with your religion, might be with spirituality, because I see someone using tarot cards more often. I see someone connecting with spirit guides more. Like, for example, Baphomet was coming up, so maybe you're working with him, maybe you're talking more with him. Might be that, oh yeah, that's also something that I'm getting, that you've never worked with a spirit guide before that, or with a deity before that, and that you start working with, for example, Baphomet or like another spirit guide, and that is like the first time you have a very close connection with a deity. That's always something very interesting, because I remember when I started working with deities, it was so exciting for me. I started working with Apollon, then I started working with Athena. Who was next? I think Hecate. I don't even remember anymore. Well, yeah, then Hades and Persephone and Aphrodite were at some point. And you see, for the first time, like for the first part of my spiritual journey, I was only working with Greek gods and goddesses because I was Hellenistic. And at some point I remember the next deities that came were Norse deities. Lady Freya, Lord or King Odin, Lord Thor, and Lord Loki were the first Norse gods I was working with, and I also started working with Egyptian deities, Anubis, Ampu. Oh, I love him so much. I don't work with him anymore. We worked for many years though. Like I think like him and Apollon are the gods I'm most connected to currently. Also, yeah, I'm also very connected with Lord Ganapati and also with Lady Hathor, but like Lord Ampu, or I call him Ampu, and Lord Apollon are like the deities for me. I have worked so close with them. So I'm very excited for you if you start working with deities. I can only tell you to do it because it's such an amazing experience. Like, they are very honest. They will tell you your ish. They will, oh, there was just a loud bang. Okay, they will hold you accountable. Like, a loud bang is always a sign for me, but they will help you a lot. Like, I don't know where I would be today if I didn't start working with my spirit guides. It's like I can't imagine stopping to work with my spirit guides. Okay, protection by the universe. Now I talked for a very long time. I'm sorry about that. Protection by the universe. What's coming next for pile 3? Okay, we have the 8 of Swords. Don't worry. Bless you to my cat. 8 of Swords. Bless you. Okay. So the thing is, what I get, you have some struggles at some point. You have some struggles in your life. Sorry, I'm literally itching my nose. It's so... Oh, okay. Scratching my nose, I want to say. It feels like there is something in your life you feel bound by. And okay, I will keep saying Lord Baphomet because he is coming up so much in this reading. Like, I literally feel the satanic energy, and he's literally the symbol of Satanism. And he is going to come into your life and help you out of your ish. Because, like, he wants to help you. I don't know what's happening in your life. I don't know if it's maybe friends that are not good for you. Maybe you're a very toxic relationship. Maybe you have struggles with money. Like, whoever the spirit guide is, still thinking it's Baphomet, he is going to help you. He is like waiting for you to pick up the cards and being like, okay, I want to work with you. And yeah, they're reminding me of myself because I have a symbol for me that is connected with when a new deity is coming in. Like, I always see 555 when a new deity wants to work with me, or a new spirit guide wants to work with me. And I see the symbols lately a lot. Like, a lot. Everywhere I go, I see 555. Every time I look on the clock, it's 555. And so it feels like you're in a similar situation. You see the signs, you see the symbols, but you're unsure where to start. And let me tell you something. Start with protection. Okay? Put up protection. Learn to do a protective cycle, because this is the most important part. Because if you are not protected and you call on spirits, you are going to call on trickster spirits, low vibrational beings, and low vibrational spirits, unwanted entities. Out there, they are not only positive spirits, they are not only high vibrational spirits, they are not only good, like, for example, gods and goddesses. There are also unwanted entities, negative entities that are going to mess with you. Let me tell you, because I have been through the same. The first half year, like the first 6 months, I was working with spirits. I was literally working with trickster spirits, and they made my life hell. I was going through hell. Apollon helped me. Without him, I think I wouldn't be here anymore, because I have a very open third eye. Like, my spirit, what's it called? My psychic abilities are very strong. I see spirits, I hear spirits, I smell spirits, I can feel spirits. I can see when spirits are walking through my home. I can always hear them when they are talking. Like, for example, I literally hear when 2 spirits have a conversation in my room, and it's very annoying. So that's why I always need to purify, cleanse, and like cleanse and purify my room and banish low vibrational spirits, because I'm very sensitive to all of these things happening. So now when I was walking with these low vibrational spirits, I had like a lot of spirits messing with my psychic abilities. I had a lot of nightmares. I saw a lot of spirits surrounding me, following me, chasing me. I heard spirits insulting me, talking bad about me. I literally felt pain. That's like one of my greatest gifts. I don't know what kind of gift that is. When there is a dangerous spirit around me, I literally feel pain in my ear, and it's always the same. Always when I'm talking to my spirit guides and there is a dangerous spirit around me, like coming into my home and around me, I feel so much pain. It's a way of my spirit guides communicating with me. And during this 6 months, because I didn't know what this meant, I had such bad headaches and like pain in my ear. It literally made me cry. It was so painful. So I learned from Apollon later that protection is the most important magic you can do, because you need to protect it from spells. Because trust me, you think no one will send negative spells to you, but there is the evil eye. People can curse you without doing spells. People can jinx you, curse you, jinx, curse. What's the other? Jinx? Oh, there are 3 types of black magic. There is the evil eye, there are jinxes, there are curses, and there's something else, and I don't know the word right now. I normally always know the word. And they can send that without doing spells. They can send black magic with thoughts. Okay, you need to protect yourself from black magic. You need to protect yourself from unwanted spells, because sometimes people send spells and they mean no harm, but in the end they do harm. You need to protect yourself from unwanted entities, from negative energy, from low vibrational beings, from low energy, I think I already said. You see, there are a lot of things you need to be protected from. And always when you want to communicate with your spirit guides, purify your room, because low vibrational energies attract low vibrational beings. When your room is very low vibrational, you will attract low entities. So protection is very important. And the most important thing I can tell you, if you don't know how to do spells, if you don't know anything, learn first learn. But if you really want to talk to them, either go to a holy place, for example, a church. I know we said you were a Satanist. That's not, there's nothing wrong with that. For example, churches and very holy places are so high vibrational that low vibrational beings cannot talk to you there, like talk to you with there. So sometimes I even go into the church with my pendulum and just talk to my spirit guides. So you can dare talk with your spirit guides. You can do pick a card readings. Is also something you can do. Yes or no pick a card readings. Like no low vibrational spirit can influence the answers your spirit guides give you. So you can do yes or no pick a cards. That's something that I like to do when I'm unsure if I'm talking to my spirit guides. And in the end, if you really want to talk with your spirit guides when you're in your home, purify your home. There are so many ways to purify your home. You can look it up and do a protective cycle. Really train it. A protective cycle is making a certain place in your room sacred. I personally like to make my home sacred, but it's like you make a little cycle, as it says, with, for example, salt. Like you make a cycle with salt, and you put, for example, protective crystals around it, or you call on the elements. I can tell you the elements is the smartest way to do it, because the elements are everywhere and they are very protective. They will always help you. I would say give them an offering afterwards, but you can just ask your spirit guides what to do. Put up the cycle, go into the cycle, imagine a big bubble of energy that is sacred around you. Ask your spirit guides for help. They will help you put up this cycle, and then you can, in this cycle, speak with your spirit guides, or circle, I think it's circle, right? But in this circle, you can speak with your spirit guides, and in the end, you open the circle or the cycle. You literally tell the elements thank you and farewell. You put away everything, and then it's open again. Very important. Please do that. Please don't just talk with your spirit guides. If you did this already, and please don't use a Ouija board. Please don't use a Ouija board, because so many people think a Ouija board is evil, so that it always attracts negative spirits. I tried it many times, it always went bad for me. But if you already spoke to spirits and you thought it was your spirit guides and you didn't put up protection, it's nothing bad. Look that you have no attachments. Like sometimes we have spirits attached to one another, to your body. You have spirits attached to your body. That's nothing bad. You can literally close your eyes, go into a meditative state, imagine the spirit around you, and imagine a cord going from the spirit to you, and then you imagine something sharp like a knife or scissors or something cutting this cord, then it's done. But something you can always do, ask the spirit guide for protection. If you want to work with Baphomet, I can tell you, even if Baphomet is not sending you signs, but it feels like that, you can literally ask Baphomet for help. He will help you. That's literally the purpose of spirit guides. They will help you. Other spirits that I can assure you that will help are planets. For example, also protection guides like, for example, Aries or Anpu or Anubis, Bastet or Bast. Who else? There are so many, actually. Hecate, Athena. There are so many. Odin, Thor, Loki. Loki is very protective, actually. You can ask so many guides. You can ask the Archangels. Archangels always help. Archangel Michael, he's amazing when it comes to protection. Who else? You can ask familiars, because if you're a witch, you mostly have a familiar. Like for me, my familiar always was there. Some witches call on their familiar. Some witches ask certain spirits to be their familiar, but I just had one. He was always there. You can ask ancestors. You can ask even demons. Demons will always help. They are so nice, actually. You can ask so many spirits. Just please ask for protection, because protection is so important. Like when I do my readings, I always ask for protection beforehand, because better safe than sorry. Okay, protection by the universe. That's going to be such a long reading. It's already 18 minutes. Okay, protection by the universe. What's coming next for pile 3? Okay, let me just drink something. My throat is very tight right now. I'm just happy for you that you want to start being spiritual. I actually, almost every pile was like that. Okay, yeah, we have you are amazing as you are, full of life, love, and potential. It's a special card. Your spirit guides literally say, you got this. You got this. Like with this information, it's already more than enough. But another tip I want to give you, when you do spells, always do a protective cycle, because spirits try to intervene or to manipulate your spells. So sometimes when you do spells, and like a low vibrational spirit comes to you. Yeah, Baphomet is here. Look at him. Look at him. There he is. But sometimes or often when you don't do protection, when you do spells, low vibrational spirits come to you and manipulate your spell, make, for example, out of a good spell, make an evil spell or something that backfires. So always use protection. I would just say, put up the cycle or go to a sacred place, to a holy place, and just talk with your spirit guides, and they will give you instructions. They will give you instructions. And also something you want to look up is signs that you're not talking to your spirit guides, because trickster spirits have some signs that they are not trickster spirit, that they are not the real spirit guides. It's such a long list. I can give you some examples. For example, their energy is very low vibrational. You will feel very weird talking to them. They might insult you. They might try to tell you to do evil things. They will tell you from the beginning to dedicate yourself to them, or to give them blood or hair or nails from you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Never. If you already did, don't worry. Ask your spirit guides to revert the spell, and they will do. But please don't do it. If you don't trust the spirit, don't give them anything. Even if you find them cool, even if you like them a lot, like I like Baphomet a lot, but I needed some time until I gave him my blood, because I do some blood magic. But you have to have a lot of protection when you want to do that. Something else, they don't know anything about themselves. Like, for example, if you want to talk with Baphomet, this trickster spirit, for example, wouldn't know that Baphomet is gender fluid or has no gender, because he's kind of a woman, he is also a man, he's kind of non-binary. he doesn't, like, it might be that he says, yeah, I want to be called he or she. That's all right. But if Baphomet doesn't know that he is gender fluid or has multiple genders, then this is not Baphomet. If he doesn't know that he is literally the statue, the symbol of Satanism, then it's not Baphomet. If he wants you to do black magic already in the beginning, it's not Baphomet. Because there's nothing wrong with black magic, but your spirit guides always want you to learn first. Like, if they tell you to do spells for them, all of a sudden, it's not Baphomet. Like, later, yes. Like, for example, I did some spells for my spirit guides. For example, I did protection spells for nature for Lady Artemis, but that was when we were knowing each other for a long time. But if Baphomet comes to you and says to you, make a protection spell for me, it's not Baphomet. Also, what else? If he looks down on you, it's also something. And also if he wants you to do dangerous things, like for example, steal something. I remember I misunderstood one deity once, and it was Lady Freya or Lady Freya. Lady Freya, she said to me she wants a rose from a garden. And I was like, you want me to steal a rose from a garden? And I was like, okay. And went along and cut a rose from the garden. And then I saw that on my way back, there was laying a rose from the garden. And it was like it detached itself from the garden. And she meant this rose. And I came home with the cut off rose. And she was like, why would you steal something? I was like, I'm so sorry. So yeah. If they tell you to steal something, to break something, to hurt someone, it's not them. Because spirit guides mostly want you to be logical and forgive people. And also if they make fun of you. Like, yes, some spirit guides make jokes. For example, Apollon makes a lot of jokes, but he would never make a joke about me being black or something, you know? Okay, protection by the universe. What's coming next? Or do you want, Baphomet, do you want to do messages? Okay. Messages from Lord Baphomet. I don't even know if I pronounce his name correctly. Sometimes I say Baphomet, sometimes I say Baphomet. Okay, messages from, you got this. We have the Fool. You got this. He literally says you got this. And he's sending you signs, so he knows that you are able to do this. Even if it feels like a lot, it's okay. Something he wants to say, when you talk to each other, he's not going to be mean. Yes, I think he is a demon. I just see him as a deity, but he is quite a negative deity. Like, he has a reputation, let's say that. And but he's not mean. If he's mean to you, it's not Baphomet. He is very nice and patient deity. Like, I have worked with him many times. He is very patient. He's very nice. He protects you all the time. You don't have to give anything so he protects you. He's your patron, okay? He's not going to give you any tasks that you're not going to succeed in, because he knows that you're strong. He knows that. And don't worry, because I say he, I feel more comfortable saying he to him. He is also she, he is also they. I just like to say he. Okay. Okay. Lord Baphomet says if he lies to you or doesn't know anything about you, like if he doesn't know your name, for example, if he doesn't know where you come from, if he doesn't know who you are, it's not Lord Baphomet. It's not him. He knows everything about you. He is literally a god. He is a spirit. Spirits know everything besides low vibrational spirits. They don't know. They don't know too much. They are just here to bring chaos. And there's a difference. There's a difference between low vibrational beings and demons, because demons are kind of like angels. They are just a different form of angels, kind of. And low vibrational beings are beings, like I learned that low vibrational beings are a manifestation of our negative thoughts and fears. And there's a difference, because demons are not doing you harm. Demons are not, like, I have worked with demons a long time. And I was scared in the beginning, because I always felt like, oh my god, like I was Christian as a child. And I always felt like, okay, demons will cause me to go to hell and stuff like that. But actually they are like, angels and demons like each other actually. Like, for example, Archangel Michael literally told me to work with demons. Like, he came to me and was like, hey, do you want to work with demons? They are quite nice. And I was like, oh, how could you? And he's like, no, they are just like literally brothers to us. So they are not evil. Demons are not evil. Low vibrational beings are evil, actually, because they want to do you harm. They literally, low vibrational beings will tell you to end your life. I literally had this happen to me. So there's quite a difference between demons and them, because demons are actually quite nice. They will tell you, yeah, learn a little bit about black magic. They will sometimes tell you to do black magic, but only if it benefits you and if it benefits the great cause. Okay, protection by the universe, messages from Lord Baphomet, please. That's so exciting. I haven't done a reading for him yet. The High Priestess. Okay, okay, he just tells me that I maybe need to do a video where I explain how to work with spirits and what not to do, what to do. Maybe I should really do that. But he wants you to learn a lot about working with spirits. And don't listen to baby witches, please, 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 please. In the beginning, I listened to baby witches and it literally was my doom, okay? They caused me to work with low vibrational beings and told me many things that were not true. Please go to experienced witches or read some good books, or I don't know, like some books I can tell you are, you know what, I'm going to put some books up here that you can read. They are actually on Kindle Unlimited. You can read them, but maybe I should do reading, not do a reading, but do a video on how to protect yourself from low vibrational spirits. Yeah, I should actually do that. Protection by the universe. Messages from Lord Baphomet, please. Messages from Lord Baphomet, please. Yeah, he wants to work with you. We have 10 of Cups, so he wants to work with you. That's just confirmation. He's not going to say too much. It's also something that he's saying because he wants to talk to you directly. So, yeah. Protection by the universe. Messages from Baphomet, just one. Ooh. Also something that he wants to say, yeah, that's true. For being a witch or for working with deities, you don't have to buy yeah, that's also okay. You don't have to buy expensive stuff. Like Lord Baphomet, when he works with you, he's happy about the small things. If you make a candle, if you have like an incense stick, if you find a pretty rock, if you find a pretty flower, he is like, if a spirit guide comes to you and only wants expensive things, like I had this happen to me, that like a spirit guide came to me and said, I want to have a tarot deck. That's quite expensive to me, like it's about $30, right? And that's like the most expensive thing that I bought for a spirit guide. But they also accept, like, for example, a glass of milk or a tea or a glass of water. Like, they are not going to ask all the time for expensive stuff. Like, they also, for example, something that my spirit guides really love is when I cook for them or if I make something to drink for them. Like, for example, I just remember, oh my god, I can give Lady Freya in strawberry milk. I just bought strawberry milk. You see, it's like the simple things, it's little things. And they will not be angry with you when you don't give them offerings. Like, yes, they sometimes want offerings because they give something to you, they teach you stuff, but you don't always have to. Like, for example, last week I didn't give my spirit guides an offering because I literally just forgot, and they weren't angry. They were like, no, it's fine, you just give us next week some, like, an offering. So spirit guides really enjoy the little things because they are literally gods, okay? They can have everything that they want. So if you find a pretty rock, give him a pretty rock. I don't know. If you get some river water, for example, stream water, you can give him that. He's very happy with that. Like, actually, Lord Baphomet is very happy with anything. Like, there are certain spirit guides that like certain things, of course. For example, Egyptian deities like water because in Egypt there is not a lot of water, or there wasn't a lot of water in the ancient times. Or I don't know, Lady Freya does like amber because she literally had tears of amber, so of course she likes amber. Or Apollon likes pyrite. A crystal. It's a golden crystal because it's literally called fool's gold, and it's literally called Apollon's crystal or something like that. Like, it's connected with his name, so he likes the crystal, of course. But if you want to give him, I don't know, a cute toy or something like that, Lord Baphomet is very happy. He is very, very happy with little things, because the thing that he actually wants is you putting in effort. It's for you to put in effort, that's all. But that's everything that I have for you. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. This was quite different, but I'm just happy if I could help you. Again, if you have any questions when it comes to protection, just comment down below. I will answer your comments, of course, and I will see that I will put out a video about putting up protection and talking to your spirit guides. But yeah, that's everything that I have for you, and I really hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'm wishing you the best of luck, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!